Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about how I have money for everything I need on a reduced income or lower income. Let's get right into it. The first way, and I think that this is a great way for our family, is multiple streams of income. You guys know I schedule mystery shopping. I do product demonstrations on weekends. I sometimes do focus groups or mock jury trials. I do all sorts of things. I have a YouTube channel, a Patreon channel. I'm always looking for ways to make money. I also did start a new project, recruiting, that will be picking up in January. So I'm always looking for ways to make money. That has given our family many more opportunities, more flexibility, more choices. And you know what? I'm grateful for every $5 or $10 that comes into this house because it's a blessing to us. I've had folks before say, well, gosh, you don't make that much money doing product demonstrations. Well, you know what? Last month I made over $800, and that money is in our high interest savings. And some months I might only make $300, but it gives me a peace of mind having all these different avenues. So if one well dries up, you've got backups. You don't have all your eggs in one basket. Which brings me to number 2, keeping our bills low. I used to spend a lot of money on not just bills, but expenses. You know, we had some, credit card debt, like 12 months no interest, but still, we always had something on there. We had a car payment, and we had a house payment, and I had tons of auto ships, and I paid for lots of add-ons to insurance and auto ships. All of that stuff added up to close to $4,000. Now we can live off around $2,500. I'd like to go lower, but with all the insurances and taxes, it may be a little challenging, but I'm very pleased about where we've come to where we are now, keeping the bills low. And basically, there's so many things I realized that just weren't absolute needs, and so we have given some of those things up. Bottom line is, I'm willing to do whatever I can to make money, as long as I have the skills to do it or I can develop those skills. And I'm willing to cut expenses and do the marriage of both of them. I'm always reallocating my budget. So being flexible, I guess I will kind of add that, with making money and saving money. That is one of the biggest ways that I always have money for things that I need. Number 3, and this is huge, is prioritizing. I make sure before I do anything that my bills are paid. I've known of folks over the years that they are struggling financially, but they'll go out to eat every day, or they'll make sure that they go and charge Christmas and buy a bunch of Christmas gifts. To be totally frank with you, if I was struggling financially and I was really tight and I lost a bunch of clients and it was kind of tight and I was having to go into savings a little bit to pay my bills till I figured something out, there would not be Christmas. I might make, food for somebody if I had ingredients to make something, but that would not be a priority. But paying my bills to make sure my lights are on, to make sure we have food, to make sure that, we've got money in our savings and that we've got our internet paid for so that, I'm able to work. That is a priority. Once all that's taken care of, if I have some leftover money to do something I enjoy, wonderful. But so I'm really good about prioritizing. Number 4, and this is the biggest tip, planning ahead and thinking ahead and anticipating needs. Emergencies that you don't plan for, but also things you know are coming up. For example, maybe you know that your computer's really getting old and it's slow, so you know that you really need a new one and you got to have it for work, so planning ahead for that. Or your tires are getting kind of worn, you know you're going to need new tires soon so that you don't run into a situation. Planning for all of those things. That's why I like having multiple savings accounts. So I'm always thinking and planning ahead, and doing all of this and really prioritizing with planning and being open to saving money and changing the budget around and doing what you got to do and making money. The marriage of all of this together is a huge blessing and a huge help for our family. I'd love to know from you guys, if you're living on a lower income but you feel like you've got all the blessings you need, I'd love to hear tips from you. One of the things I am realizing is there's not a lot of stuff I really need. And I've been shopping my home more and more. And as a matter of fact, just yesterday, I will tell you real briefly, I was on a website where I wanted to buy something because I saw something gingerbread flavored. But I was going to have to buy some things, other things that I really just didn't need at that time. And you know what? I took the item out of my cart and I got off that site. I thought, you don't really need it. and you've got stuff that you have at home that you can use. So that's all, guys. I'd love to hear tips and tricks from you. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.